Dear children, now let us solve the 5 marks question of the chapter Applications of the Trigonometry. Question number 35, LBA question number 35. A pole and a tower are standing vertically on a level ground. The height of the pole is 6 meter and the angle of the elevation of the top of the pole from the bottom of the tower is 30 degree. The angle of elevation to the top of the tower from the top of the pole is 60 degree as shown in the figure. Find the height of the tower CD. Also find the distance AC between the top of the pole and the top of the tower. Children, observe the figure. AB is a pole. AB is a pole and CD is a tower. Height of the pole is given 6 meter. Height of the tower is not given. We have to find out the height of the tower. And the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from the bottom of the tower is given, that is 30 degree. And the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the top of the pole is given 60 degree. To find the height of the pole CD and also to find the distance between the tops, distance between the top of the pole and the top of the tower AC, we have to use the triangles. Which right angle triangle? We have to use the right angle triangle AEC. If you use the right angle triangle AEC, you can get CE and AC. If you got CE, you know DE. DE is equals to what? AB. So ED is 6 meter. If you got CE, you can add the measurement of CE and ED to get the height of the pole CD. But to get CE, we have to find out AE. How will you get AE? If you find BD, that becomes the measurement of AE. How will you get BD? We have to use the right angle triangle ABC. So in the first step, let us find out BD. That is the distance between the bottom of the pole and the tower. Then you write the name of the right angle triangle ABD. In the right angle triangle ABD, which trigonometric ratio we have to use for this 30 degree. AB is the opposite side and the side BD is to be find out, that is the adjacent side. Which trigonometric ratio is having opposite side and adjacent side? That is tan theta. Then you use the right angle triangle ABD. Then you write in the right angle triangle ABD, tan 30 degree equals opposite side AB by adjacent side BD. Opposite side AB by adjacent side BD. Then what is the value of tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3 equals AB is given, that is the height of the pole is equals to what? 6 meter. BD is to be find out, write BD only. Then 1 into BD is equals to 6 into root 3. Do the cross multiplication. 1 into BD is equals to BD. BD is equals to 6 into root 3, which is equals to 6 root 3. 6 root 3 meter. So BD is equals to 6 root 3. Then AE is also 6 root 3. Then you write BD is equals to AE which is also equals to 6 root 3 meter. Now you can use the right angle triangle AEC to get the AC and CE. To get CE, we have to use the trigonometric ratio with the opposite side CE and the adjacent side AE, that is tan theta. And to get AC, AC is the hypotenuse. we can use the cos theta or sin theta. If you want to use CE by AC, that is the opposite side by hypotenuse, sin theta, that becomes sin theta. If you use AE by AC, that is the adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is cos theta, you can use sin theta or cos theta. So let us find out CE. To find CE, we have to use the tan theta only, because CE is the opposite side and the AE is known, we got it, that is adjacent side. So write the name of the right angle triangle AEC. Then you write in the right angle triangle AEC, tan 60 degree equals opposite side CE by adjacent side AE. Tan 60 is root 3 equals CE is to be find out, write CE only. AE you got, A is equals to, you got it, 6 root 3 meter, 6 root 3. Then root 3 into 6 root 3 is equals to CE. Root 3 into 6 root 3 equals CE. Then root 3 into root 3 is 3. So you got 6 into 3 is equals to CE. Then CE is equals to what? 18. You got CE 18 and DE is 6. Then 18 plus 6 is the height of the tower CD. So you write CD is equals to CE plus ED equals C is 18, ED is 6, which is equals to 24 meter. So you got height of the tower equals 24 meter. Then you write height of the tower equals 24 meter. Then to find the distance between the tops of the pole and tower AC, again use the same right angle triangle AEC. Use CE by AC, which is sin theta. Then you write in the right angle triangle AEC. In the right angle triangle AEC, sin how much? 60 degrees is equals to opposite side CE by hypotenuse AC. Sin 60 degree equals opposite side CE by hypotenuse AC. Sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. CE is equals to 18 by AC. Then to the cross multiplication, root 3 into AC equals 36. Then AC is equals to 36 by root 3, and you can write 36 as a product of 12 and 3. 12 into 3 by root 3, it is 12 into 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 equals 12 into root 3 into root 3 by root 3. You can cancel root 3 and root 3. Then what you got? AC is equals to 12 root 3 meter. Then you write distance between distance AC between tops of pole and tower. Equals how much? 12√3 meter. Question number 36, last question of the chapter. The lighthouse AB of height 10√3 meter stands vertically on a seashore. A tower CE and a ship F are standing 30 meter and 10 meter away from the foot of the lighthouse respectively. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the top of the lighthouse is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower and the distance between the top of the lighthouse to the top of the tower AE. Also find the angle of depression found from the top of the lighthouse to the ship. Here AB is a lighthouse and CE is a tower. What is given? The height of the lighthouse is given, that is 10√3 meter. And F is a ship. What is the distance of the ship from the lighthouse? 10 meter. And what is the distance of the tower from the lighthouse? That is 30 meter. What we have to find out? We have to find the height of the tower. Height of the tower. And distance between the top of the lighthouse to the top of the tower. Height of the tower is to be found out. And distance between the top of the lighthouse and top of the tower is to be found out. And angle of depression formed from the top of the lighthouse to the ship. Here A is the top of the lighthouse, F is a ship, and the angle of depression theta is to be found out. Here AD is the horizontal level, F is below the horizontal level, AF is the line of sight, and angle DAF is the angle of depression. This angle is to be found out. Angle AFB and angle DAF, these two are alternate angles. Therefore, angle AFB is also the angle which is equals to the angle of depression theta. So, if you got this theta, that is the angle of depression. So, to find CE, we have to find out D, because CD is known, that is equals to what? AB. To get DE, we have to use the right angle triangle ADE. And to find AE also, we have to use the same triangle ADE. To find theta, we have to use the right angle triangle ABF. And what is the measurement of AD? AD is equals to BC. So, this is 30 meter. Now, when you write height of the lighthouse equals AB equals 10√3 meter. Height of the lighthouse equals AB, which is equals to 10√3 meter. And the distance between the bottom of the lighthouse and the bottom of the tower is equals to what? 30 meter. So, you take distance between, right, distance BC equals, that also AD equals 30 meter. Then the distance between the bottom and the ship, bottom of the lighthouse and the ship, BF is equals to 10 meter. Then use the right angle triangle ADE to find DE and AE. To find DE, which trigonometric ratio we have to use? DE is the opposite side for this 30-degree angle, and AD is the adjacent side. So which trigonometric ratio is having opposite side by adjacent side? That is tan. So you write the name of the triangle. In the right angle triangle ADE, tan 30-degree equals opposite side DE by adjacent side AD. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 equals DE by AD is 30 meter. Then 1 into, right, 30 only, 1 into 30 by root 3 is equals to DE. 1 into 30 is 30. 30 by root 3 is equals to DE. And 30 can be expressed as a product of 10 and 3. Then you write 10 into 3 by root 3 equals DE. 10 into, this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3. By root 3 equals DE. Then you can cancel root 3. So you got DE is equals to 10 root 3. 10 root 3 meter. Then DE you got, EC is the height of the tower. EC is equals to what? DE plus DC, which is equals to 10 root 3 plus 10 root 3 equals 20 root 3. Then you write height of the tower equals height of the tower equals ED equals DE plus DC. ED is equals to DE plus DC equals DE is 10 root 3 plus DC is equals to what? AB, that is also 10 root 3. 10 root 3 equals 10 plus 10, 20. 20 root 3 meter. That is the height of the tower. To find AE, use the same triangle ADE. Then you write in the right angle triangle ADE, AE is the hypotenuse and AD is the adjacent side. Which trigonometric ratio is having adjacent side by hypotenuse? That is cos. You write cos 30 degree equals cos 30 degree equals adjacent side AD by hypotenuse AE. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 equals AD you got 30 meter. 30 meter it is given and AE is to be find out. Do the cross multiplication. Root 3 into AE is equals to 2 into 30. Root 3 into AE equals 30 into 2. Then AE equals 30 can be written as 3 into 10. Why? Because this root 3 comes to the denominator. Then you write 3 into 10 into 2 by root 3, and 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 into 10 into 2 is 20 by root 3. You can cancel root 3, then you got 20 root 3 meter. That is the distance between the tops of the lighthouse and the tower. You got AE is equals to 20 root 3 meter. So then you write distance between their tops. Distance between the tops equals what? AE equals 20 root 3 meter. Next we have to find out angle of diffraction theta. So these two are equal. Then you write angle AFB. Take let angle of diffraction equal angle of diffraction is which angle? DAF. Equals angle DAF equals theta. Then you write angle DAF equals angle AFB. Angle AFB is equals to theta. Reason alternate angles. Alternate angles. Now take this triangle ABF. Then you write in the right angle triangle ABF. Here AB is given, BFP is given. By using the two sides, it is easy to get the value of theta. So that AB is the opposite side for this theta and BFP is the adjacent side. Then you write which theta is opposite side by adjacent side, that is tan. Then you write tan theta is equals to opposite side AB by adjacent side BF. Then you write tan theta is equals to AB is 10 root 3, BF is 10. Then you write 10 root 3 by 10. 10 root 3 by 10. Cancel this 10 and 10. You got tan theta is equals to root 3. Then tan how much is root 3? Tan 60 is root 3. Then you write tan 60 degrees equals to root 3. Then you got theta is equals to what? 60 degree. Therefore, theta is equals to 60 degree. The angle of diffraction is equals to 60 degree. Angle of diffraction theta is equals to 60 degree.